Hey there, what's one exercise that gives you bang for your buck and works everything in your entire body, from your upper body through your grip strength, your arms, your core, your legs, your butt? It is a carry. So there's so many ways that we can carry. Now, carrying isn't just an exercise, it's a life skill. How many times do we have to carry the groceries to our car? We might have to carry a grandkid on our hip, or we have something in front, maybe a big pot plant that we're moving around our garden. Or we could be, just have arrived at our hotel and, oh no, the lift's not working. We have to carry our bag up 3 or 4 flights of stairs. So that can be where a carry comes in handy, and practicing it, we'll have a look at a few different types of carry. Now, a suitcase walk. So this is a one-sided walk. Now, particularly when you get into heavier weights, you're likely to want to counterbalance that and lean away from the bigger weight. And so it's a great one to really get that core functioning and remembering to change the other arm as we walk along. Your aim is to stand tall, stand upright. I always think about the Queen of Sheba. I'm walking along with looking ahead, shoulders back, chest upright, core is on, and I'm trying to maintain. If you're not sure whether you lean, have a mirror in front of you that you can actually look at yourself when you walk along, and just make sure you're not doing a lean to the side. When we're carrying in one hand, this can be very functional. It can be when we're carrying the pram for our grandchild, or we have a child on our hip. It is all very functional as well. We may just have one bucket of water there we're taking to wash the car with. So trying to stand as tall as you can and everything switched on. So let's look at farmer's walks. So farmer's walks is what I do every time now I take the dog for a walk. I like to load myself up with a 6 kilo in each arm. So you can be even or you can be uneven. I quite like the uneven ones if I'm working out in the gym. This is a 12 now, this is an 8. Because in life, if we're carrying the groceries or carrying grandkids' gear or buckets of water, one might be fuller than the other, then we still need to be stable with one heavier weight, one lighter weight, and try and stop that lean to one side. So I'm not trying to lean over against the heavier weight. So being able to carry different size weights, and of course changing over hands because we need to make even our weaker side work. But it's a great one to be just doing when you're doing your everyday exercise routines. A loaded carry. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to come down low, my legs are bent, I've got that straight back, my core is on, and I'm grabbing my load. Now, we can have our load in all sorts of ways. We can have it a bit lower, we can have it a bit higher on our chest, we can have it on one shoulder, we can have it on one shoulder. Gosh, we can have it all over the place. But a loaded carry is usually in the front, and this could be when we've got that pot plant, we're moving around our garden. We could have a grandchild in front of us, we could have that baby in a sling in front that we're carrying for mum. There could be so many reasons that you have to have a loaded carry. And again, so my arms are doing a lot of work right now. My hands are holding on to my weight and my glutes are working. Every part of my upper body is working hard. So with this one, it can be just, if you find that you can't lift a big weight, start small. Everything's smaller and we just increase. And that's what strength training is all about. It's about trying to get your body to do that little bit more each time. So this is a 15 right now. And I wouldn't want to hold it for too long because there's no handle, so it's quite uncomfortable. But another carry, and can be holding it in all sorts of ways. And if we want to get extra shoulder stability, I can have an arm grip. I can be walking along with my arm up here or here, so I can be taking an overhead grip. Now, if that's way easy for you, you may want to take a kettlebell, and either here with your elbow right in by your rib, you can be walking along, or you can be walking along with your arm up in the air, and this arm is right close to your ear and you're trying to stay upright. So again, just gives you really good shoulder stability. I can feel my core switched on, and there's a lot of work going through. So many carries, so functional, and I love carrying because it really does give you everything you need in one go.